Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. First I want to show this. More travelers come to West March every day. Thanks, Mathis. Apparently you have a twin clone. The first I've actually seen this occur. Oddly enough, this is the first time I've seen this occur. I wouldn't doubt that it's happened before, but this is just a little weird. Anyway, mostly what this is going to be about is talking about a PSA for dungeon runs whenever, you know, trying to push early farms and such. Be within reason. Be within reason of the combat rating of the dungeons. You'll get there eventually. Be patient. Be courteous. Getting in a lot recently, of course, now that we are approaching 1200 Paragon and everybody's trying to get their early farms in. I can do it because I have the baseline for the dungeons, which is 31,500. Okay, so I am clear. I'm good to go, and I have been doing it. Also, I'm doing this from my daily party gems, which it's funny because let me see here. I got 8 currently. Somebody's like, what the hell is that about? And I was like, daily gem counter, because the devs still won't give us that in game. They have the capability of doing so, and they have not done so yet. So I'm going to try to make it a point when I get around to talking about these things to constantly bring that up. There's no reason why they can't. They've done it before the Codex as a quest. It's been in here before. 12. It's been in here before. There's no reason whatsoever, I've already covered this in a previous video, why they couldn't put it in our daily activities. It needs to be in here. Seriously. There's no excuse. But anyway, back to the point about don't push too soon. I've been in groups, and again, I don't... Let me see here. There was somebody in a group that we were in, and they were at 1,000 Paragon under. Over 1,000 Paragon under. Oh boy. They were dead, yeah, literal dead weight for the party. Because they stayed dead at the very beginning of the dungeon. It was, see here, combat rating 30,333. I'm sorry. That's pushing it. At least a couple hundred out, you know, CR, because you know that scales up considerably. But over 1,000, over 1,000, like almost 1,200 out combat rating. Calm down, chill out. You're slowing the run down for everybody, including yourself. Ultimately, just relax. You know, we'll all get there eventually. It is what it is. I understand, you know, how it goes sometimes. People are just that impatient. But honestly, when they get to 1,200, if they're that far down already, a couple of set pieces are going to push them up a little bit, but not as much as they probably think. And they need to just focus on bringing up everything else they can before that. It's like in my case, it's a free-to-play. This is what I'm working with, okay? I got some triple. I've seen people with even less resonance than me have more combat rating, and it's because, well, they went with all triple in their greens. Now, see, I didn't get max roll. I still don't have max combat rating for this current difficulty on some of these pieces. That one is for a 2 slot, but and this is a triple. See, look, there's difference in triples too. This one's 1578. This one's 1558. I thought, okay, this is a triple. This is as high as it goes. No, they actually go a little higher. So even these change, oddly enough, the greens in their combat ratings, which is kind of odd. And then this one's really low. That one's not even over 1,500. So I can get even just that much more, but I'm comfortable with what I'm at with what I've got. So therefore, I've begun to do the farm in all aspects early. To, you know, start getting set up a little bit anyway. Also, I'll bring up again my bag, which is running out of space. This is as far as it scrolls down, as far as it's going to let me scroll down, and I'm like, oh, I only have this much space left to use. Why? Because of all of these in here. So I'm good to go once we hit, what is it? Oh, give me those keys, please. once we hit 1200 paragon, I'm good to go to open up some of these, and I will be doing like an unboxing video, I suppose, as you would call it, for this stuff here. See, so I got a nice little cushion as far as that goes, but the greens are still going to be, you know, a problem, so that's why I'm running the dungeons. Again, though, long story short, PSA, be courteous to everybody. I've been in parties where we've actually had to kick out other players because you can see the little footprints at the top, and you can see that they're not actually actively doing anything at the entire dungeon run. I can understand real life, you know, shit happens, and you gotta go take care of like an emergency or whatever else, or you know, you're at work and you're just trying to, you know, put the phone down off to the side. But then you're still leeching. At that point, you're full on leeching if you're doing that anyway. With your, you know, if the footprints stay up the entire run of the dungeon, most times you will get kicked. I've been in groups before where there was like 4 of us, and by the time we get to the end, there was only 2 of us left because we're like, no, they both had the footprints. They both did nothing to contribute the entire time we were in it. They thought they were just going to leech the entire time. No, we had that option to vote to kick. So, sorry when that happens, but at the same time, not sorry, because just be courteous, and again, be within reason. I'd say like a couple hundred, no more than that at max combat rating out if you're trying to early farm, because either way you're still going to be behind, and you're going to be behind a lot more if you know, it's going to be a lot more slower process ultimately. You're a lot better off being somewhat within reason and closer to where you're actually able to somewhat contribute and still, you know, get it in. You know, the lazy river rapids farm, that's one option that people still can obviously use, but unfortunately I've started to see it in Destruction's End a lot more recently, and I have no idea why. There's been multiple instances of don't be that guy. People with footprints following you all the way until the very end of the dungeon. We get all the way to the last fight with Bale, and then they decide to actually contribute. And it's like, you could have done that the entire time, and you chose not to. That is terrible. And that's, you know, completely uncourteous to everybody involved in the party. So those ones will usually get you kicked. They didn't get kicked because they were in a party with another one of their clanmates. So I'm like, all right. You got lucky on that one, I suppose, but at the same time, it's like, come on, be reasonable. But anyway, rambled on enough about this, and this is just weird that there's 2 Mathises walking back and forth. Well, one's walking back and forth, the other one's standing still, cross-armed. This is just odd. I thought this was funny the entire time I'm going on about this stuff, and it's still going. But anyway, yep, that's my piece on that. Say what you want. Comment down below what you think about it. Like I said, I understand, you know, we all get it. We've all been there before to some varying degree or another, but at the same time, still be within reason. We'll all get there eventually. Just, you know, hold tight. Anyway, stay safe, everybody out there, as always, in the world on fire. Catch you next time. See ya.